We're playing the Cover 3, where we take a look at 3 under-the-radar stories for Week 13. Let's start in San Diego. Now look, in the AFC North, everyone is going to give the Steelers their credit, their due for what they did on Sunday in Baltimore. And make no mistake, the Steelers to be lauded for getting up off the mat. But let's also give some credit to the Cincinnati Bengals. They needed to win this game Sunday in San Diego. They got the job done. The Chargers are reeling, sliding out of playoff contention. They're going nowhere at this point. The Bengals, they have visions of going somewhere. And if you're going to go somewhere this year, you beat a team like San Diego, and you beat them the way the Bengals did on Sunday. It wasn't always pretty, but they played good defense. They did just enough on offense, and over 4 quarters, the Cincinnati Bengals wore down the Chargers. At 7-5, Cincinnati is still in good playoff position, and that Week 16 game between the Bengals and Steelers in Pittsburgh is going to be a huge game.
Brady Quinn probably is not the quarterback of the future for the Chiefs. He might be a little more than a footnote in the team's history, but that footnote came on a strange, dark day in Kansas City, and Quinn did the most that he was capable of in a game that, frankly, many players were not even sure about playing in. Sunday was probably Quinn's finest hour, both on and off the field. On it, he was 19 of 23 passing with 2 touchdowns and, rare for the Chiefs, 0 turnovers. But off of it, Quinn shined the brightest, stepping up as a leader. He spoke when needed. He listened when it was called for, and Quinn stepped up to the mic and spoke to the media when understandably few players wanted to do so. Quinn brought the focus back to who matters the most in this tragedy, namely the 3-month-old girl who was orphaned in a horrific murder-suicide just outside of Arrowhead Stadium. Quinn and his teammates are starting a fund for her and her remaining family, and if he does nothing else in his career but lead this charge, Quinn's career should be deemed a success. We ask our quarterbacks to be leaders, but no one can be prepared for what happened outside the stadium on Saturday. Quinn, though, proved he was capable of leading his teammates when they needed him most, and that makes Sunday the biggest victory of his NFL career.
Entering Sunday, the Patriots had only given up 15 sacks on the season, which is very impressive considering they had trotted out 5 different offensive line combinations because of injuries to Logan Mankins, Dan Connolly, and Sebastian Vollmer. Guys like Donald Thomas, Nick McDonald, Marcus Cannon gained extra playing time. In Week 13, though, they struggled. Dan Connolly got hurt, Logan Mankins did not play, and the Dolphins took advantage with 4 sacks and 6 quarterback hits. Tom Brady had his lowest quarterback rating of the season. Granted, the Patriots won and clinched the AFC East for the 4th year in a row, but this is definitely a concern going forward. You look at their next 2 games against very good defenses, the Houston Texans and San Francisco 49ers, and you look ahead to the playoffs, so the Patriots still are trying to get into that bye. They have to face teams like the Broncos, Ravens, Texans, teams that have very good defensive fronts. We saw what the Giants did to the Patriots in the Super Bowl last year. They need to find a way to get these offensive linemen healthy to help this offense get them finally back to hoisting the Lombardi Trophy. To see the rest of our analysis from Week 13, be sure to head to our website at ProFootballWeekly.com.